Welcome. In this video, we're going to show you how to build slide number 8, which includes this chart and also the source down here, which is Gartner. So first, you need to insert slide using this layout, title and content. And then in the content placeholder, click the button that lets you insert the chart, which is the middle button on the first row. Then select the chart type. There are many different chart types. You can go through them by clicking on the left menu, but what we want is the basic column chart, which is this one. So once we've selected the column chart and the right type, then we just click OK. And here is the chart, and it has some test data in it already, which of course we're going to modify. So we have 3 series, just like the example. Series is the set of data that you want to show. So we want to show data for SaaS, IaaS, and PaaS. And where do we get the data from? Well, I've provided you with this data in the zip file as well. So just open the file that says data for chart, slide 8. It's also a PDF file. And so over here, we have the 3 data series, and then here we have the category labels on the x-axis. So you just have to follow this um, example and type it into your chart. Okay, you can see the chart is being built as you type in the data. Okay, so far we've typed all our data up to year 2020, but we still need to include 2021. So you see this colored area over here? This is the scope of the chart. I suggest that you point your mouse over this blue square on the lower right-hand corner, and extend it by 1 row. Okay, so that will give us room for the 5th year here. And then now we can type. Okay, so now we've got the 5 years. And when we're done, we can click this X here to close the Excel spreadsheet. And we can always bring that back up. If you want to change the data at some later point, you can click on the chart and you can go back to the sign up here, and then you can say edit data. And you can go back to editing the data. Okay, so you can open that again. So here is our legend. So we want to move that up here, and we don't need a title here, so I'm just going to delete that. So I click that box and I press delete on the keyboard. And in fact, if I want to make this a bit taller, I can make this a bit taller. Okay, and I will right click on the legend and format the legend. And the position, I'm going to change it to top. So now it goes here on top. And okay, right now it's 12, and as I mentioned, you don't want your PowerPoint text to be less than 18. So I'm just going to change it to 18. Okay, so that's better. I can read that. Same thing with my labels down here. Currently 12, I'll change them to 18. So that's better. And then here on the left, I'm going to right click on this vertical axis and format the axis. I'm going to right click on this axis. I'm going to click the axis. And then here in the sign, I'm going to say add the chart element. I'm going to add a title to the axis. And I'm going to add a title to the vertical axis. So here we have a title. And the title is going to be USD billions. So these numbers are actually not 58.8, but 58.8 billion. And again, in case this is too small, change it to 18. And then we insert the text box. Make it wider. Okay, so this is our slide number 8. And I think we should save our presentation now because we've created 8 slides already. So File, Save As. And remember to use PowerPoint presentation PPTX. That is the format we want. And ITHW underscore and your name. And click Enter.